What's going on YouTube? Jeans here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, super excited to be bringing you guys the King of Rain in Regulation G. We are showcasing Kyogre today. Now in the last episode that we did, we showcased Groudon, so I think it's only fair that we showcase Kyogre in today's video. Plus Kyogre is going to be top tier in Regulation G, so I want to get out this video as soon as possible. But Kyogre over here is rocking Drizzle as his ability, making it so every time it hops onto the field, the rain is going to get set. Furthermore, it's got Mystic Water, and then it has access to two of the strongest Water-type moves in all of Double Battles, Water Spout and Origin Pulse. The other two moves consist of Ice Beam and Protect. This Pokemon's going to be a real big-time threat, especially if you have no way of controlling weather, allowing this thing to just sit in the rain and do big-time damage. Other Pokemon on today's team is going to be Tornadus. Now, Tornadus in Sword and Shield was pairing up with Kyogre perfectly. You set the Tailwind, you could set Rain with it, you can really just thrive out with Kyogre. In this game, I don't see anything really changing. I think both of them are still going to be a top tier combo. The other four Pokemon on today's team, we got for Rigrair for Trick Room setting, and for support, we got Archaludon, who is still amazing in the rain, and then we got Rillaboom and Chi-Yu. Chi-Yu can eventually come in the back end, pair up with Kyogre, making it do even more damage than it's already about to do. Guys, you want to rent the team for yourself? Rental code is at the top right hand corner, and if you do enjoy today's video, make sure you leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel. Without further ado, let's hop into our first match, showcasing Kyogre in Regulation G. We're hopping into our first match for today's video, and we're going up against a pretty decently Regulation F team. They got Ting-Lu, they got Komo-o, furthermore they got P2, then they got Incineroar, Flutter Mane, and last but not least, they have Amoonguss. So they can pop Trick Room pretty easily here if they just go into like Incineroar P2, but I still think Kyogre and like Tornadus could be a solid lead. We might not even need Tornadus, right? We might just want to go into like Archaludon and just double down with the rain. I think that could be pretty good for us. So you know what? I am going to end up going into both of them. Or I could just go Frigrair. I could go Frigrair. What is my play here? I am kind of scared of Amoonguss, right? I am definitely scared of Amoonguss. I could go Archaludon here. I could just stay in here. But you know what? We're going to go Archaludon. And then in the back end, we are going to go Rillaboom alongside with Chi-Yu. I just think that can work out pretty well. So that is going to be my Pokemon slot here. I am a little worried about Flutter Mane, but I think they're going to pop Trick Room regardless, so I think we just go into our Pokemon, try to get some work done, and kind of go from there. But we'll see. We shall see, because if they get Amoonguss out here with Trick Room, Spore's going to do me dirty. Spore is going to do me dirty. That's something I don't like. That is something I don't like, but we'll see. I mean, they could lead Fake Out with Incineroar alongside P2 to get off Trick Room pretty easily. Which, I mean, that's what I think they're going to do. So, I don't know. We have Archaludon next to Kyogre. If they don't go into Fake Out, we're just going to drop a big time Water Spout. If they do, we'll probably just protect Kyogre and then just try to, like, start setting up Archaludon. Because Archaludon can outbulk. It can help waste out some Trick Room turns and really help us start getting after it from there. But they're going to go into, yeah, these two. And I don't mind it. I think you try to put Kyogre to sleep, correct? I think you have to. You can't set Trick Room, which is good news for us. So I think you try to put Kyogre to sleep. Intimidate doesn't really affect us. We're both special attackers. And I'm just going to protect you turn one. Not dealing with Fake Out. I really am not. And from here, I'm just going to go Electro Shot. Or do I just start throwing Draco Meters? I could Body Press. I think I just start boosting my stat here. I don't know how much damage we're going to do onto Amoonguss, but I know Water Spout can KO Incineroar no problem, so let's just protect Kyogre here. So we'll protect Kyogre. They're going to go for the Fake Out in that slot, and I believe they're going to try to Spore here as well. I believe they're trying to double down to Kyogre. It's just too big of a threat here. So I'm going to start boosting my special attack. I know the damage output isn't crazy onto Amoonguss, but I'd rather get off damage onto Amoonguss than Incineroar because we should be able to KO that Pokemon pretty easily with the Water Spout. So there goes Electro Shot, not bad damage. We get that special attack boost, and you're actually Sporn Archaludon. You were actually Sporn Archaludon. So now from here, I might just look to do as much damage as I can and Terrasilize Water Spout. It might not KO Amoonguss, but it has a chance of KOing Amoonguss because this damage output is just absurd. So he's going to end up putting me to sleep. I am going to try to go for another Electro Shot if I can, but now's a good time for us to just straight up Terrasilize, go Water Spout with the Mystic Water, and just start attacking. It was kind of good for us that they didn't go for Trick Room, but I'm super surprised that they tried faking out Kyogre and then put Archaludon. I was kind of hoping they would Fake Out and Spore the Kyogre, but hey, it happened. Pretty good. We're sitting in a decent position. So now I Terastallize Kyogre, looking to showcase the damage output on this Pokemon in match number 1. So Kyogre popping out here, Water Terra, Rain, Water Spout, Stab, Mystic Water Boosted, Incineroar's obviously dead, Amoonguss gone. Get it on out my face. Get it on out my face. Get it on out of here. It's gone. It's gone. So as long as they don't have Flutter Mane, I don't think anybody can outspeed us on their team. Which I would think that they probably have Flutter Mane. But if they do have Flutter Mane, I can just start throwing Flash Cannons in that slot. Once Archaludon obviously wakes up. But Water Spout with Water Terra, I don't really think too many Pokemon are eating that up. So now Ting-Lu comes out here, alongside with Komodo, maybe? It's going to be Flutter Mane. So Flutter Mane, Ting-Lu pop out here. Vessel of Ruin is going to lower all special attack. And I mean, Water Spout, we're still going to throw it. It's still insane damage. But I just want to check out Kyogre's stats real quick. Such as his speed, right? 156. Okay, so it's rather on the higher side, which is good. Really, really good. Look at his special attack. 202. And his special defense at 160. Wow. So I'm just going to go for another Water Spout. You give me no reason not to. We'll go for Flash Cannon into this slot. And this match is... it's looking too easy for us. Like I said, Kyogre is the king of rain. You put this thing in rain, damage output is just through the roof. It can pretty much one-shot almost any Pokemon. It really can, especially with the Terra Boost. That's why we want to use it in this one. Because we've seen Amoonguss, I was just like, I have to get rid of Amoonguss, so let's Terra Boost Water, rip after it, and look to win it. But they're going to end up going Thunderbolt with you. We should have went for Origin Pulse. Would have been a better play. But still, Water Spout should, I think, still do a nice chunk of damage with the Water Terra. Let's see. Yeah, I still like the damage output there. I still don't mind it. Archaludon's still going to be asleep. No big deal. And Ting-Lu is going to go for a Stomping Tantrum in this slot. That's fine. That's some nice damage. We get the stamina boost. From here, I think we honestly just protect Kyogre, because you're going to go for Thunderbolt into that slot again. And then if you could just wake up here and get rid of Flutter Mane, that should put us in a perfect position to win this game. It should put us in a perfect position. Let's see what they do. Let's see how they play, because they could honestly just go for like Dazzling Gleam. They're going to end up Terastallizing. This little Terra. This is going to be Terra Dazzling Gleam. This gives them a shot. No, it's going to be Terra Ting-Lu. Okay. The Ting-Lu coming out here. It actually was my fault. I should have just went for an Origin Pulse last turn. Origin Pulse probably would have just won us the game there instead of Water Spout. But I was just too busy talking to you guys. Relaying information. But I just end up protecting Kyogre. Thunderbolt's going to fly here again. Correct. Yep. Yep. And Flash Cannon. Can you wake up Archaludon? I mean, it's time to wake up, right? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Archaludon. You can finish off Flutter Mane and pretty much just solidify this win, right? Pretty much finish this one off, even though Ting-Lu might take out my Archaludon. Might get rid of my sweep chances. Yeah, they do. They do take out my Archaludon. How dare you? Actually, you don't. The stamina boost helps out, and we get another turn. So we have the sweep chance on our hands. We're going to go for Origin Pulse. This should finish that off, no problem. And furthermore, we're going to follow through with Drake of Meteor. And they just cancel match. So match number 1, nice big-time sweep from Kyogre and Archaludon. Moving on to our second match, and we have a weather war for the ages. Kyogre versus Groudon. We love it. We love it so much. Looking for a big-time win here, right? We're 1-0. Would like to probably lead Kyogre here. And the reason I say lead Kyogre is because I want to lead it with Tornadus as well. This is big time because if they want to go into straight Groudon, we can honestly just set weather again with Rain Dance. A Pokemon that we are going to have to watch out for is going to be Water Absorb Ogerpon. That Pokemon's a pretty big threat when going up against Kyogre because it can just not take damage from any of its water moves. So I'm going to go Kyogre, I'm going to go Tornadus, I am going to bring Rillaboom in the back end. And last but not least, do I go Chi-Yu or do I go Archaludon? Chi-Yu's nice because it outspeeds, but if I can get weather control, Archaludon's going to be good tier as well. Who would I rather have? I kind of want Archaludon. It does have the vest here as well. We love a good old vest. We love a good old assault vest. And yeah, that's exactly who I'm going to go into. So that is going to be the squad that we bring in here. Looking to win the weather war here. We are 1-0. Would love to start things off 2-0 with Kyogre, especially up against a Groudon, right? Like, dude, I love both those Pokemon. Kyogre and Groudon are just like 2 of the coolest legendaries of all time. No question about it. There's no question about it. They're just so dope. And the thing that makes them so cool too is they're so strong competitively. There's like other cool legendaries that are like awesome looking, but when it comes to competitive, they're just not as strong. Like these guys are just the best. They're just awesome. So I'm kind of hoping they lead Groudon because I can just, you know, get after it. But they're gonna go Sandy Shocks and Groudon, which is not. That's actually really good for me. That's actually really good for me. I mean, Sandy Shocks probably outspeeds me, but honestly, I'm just going to go for Rain Dance, Origin Pulse. Actually, let's just protect you. Let's just protect you and pop Rain Dance turn 1. That's gonna be my play. I'm just gonna pop Rain Dance here. I am just popping Rain Dance. And the reason I want to do this is because I think Sandy Shocks might outspeed us. Sandy Shocks is fast. And having that thing outspeed us, it can still hit me with Thunderbolt. So I'm looking to just set Rain Dance here. And then probably pop Tailwind next turn. And then Terastallize. And then start throwing everything out on the field. Alright. So we're really hoping I can have Tornadus for another turn after this. So I'm just going to protect Kyogre here. It's just a pretty simple play. We're kind of hoping they don't withdraw Groudon either. I should have maybe popped Tailwind this turn. I probably should have popped Tailwind this turn rather than Rain Dance. But Rain Dance really helps us out. So he does withdraw Groudon. That's tough news for me. That is tough news. And they're going to go straight into Venusaur. Straight into Venusaur. This is getting annoying. This is getting annoying. That's a good play. That's just a good play. That's all I can say. Getting annoying that they're playing good. But he's gonna go Terra right into Electric. At least they use their Terra here. And I'm just protecting. Rain Dance flying through it. Can you please attack the Kyogre? Can you please attack the Kyogre? Your photosynthesis is gone, and you're gonna go for a Volt Switch. Okay, that's good. It's very good for us. Because now they could hard swap in the Groudon. They could. I think we still Terastallize and we go for a Water Spout here. I still think that's our play. And we just go for Tailwind. I still think the damage output is very powerful, even if they withdraw in the Groudon here, like they're gonna do. They do end up withdrawing in the Groudon, and I can just go for another Rain Dance next turn. That's fine. Harsh Sunlight comes out here. I mean, it's still gonna be able to help him soak damage. But I still like. I think Kyogre outspeeds this Chlorophyll Venusaur in Tailwind, which I really hope reach more damage. And that's why I wish I would have went for Tailwind first. Was that reason? Because then I could have went for Rain Dance this turn. But now I need to get off the Tailwind. I need to get it off. And here comes the Water Spout. How much damage are we doing to Kyogre? Or not Kyogre, in the Groudon. I know we're in the sun, but still. Oh yes, that damage we love. That damage we love. Venusaur soaked rather well, but Groudon, oh, you put me to sleep. Come on, man, that ain't right. That ain't right, you put my Kyogre to sleep? Not to sleep. I could honestly just hard swap him into Rillaboom here. And just set the rain. We're gonna hard swap. We're hard swapping. We gotta play this one nice and easy, nice and slow now. Now that we got Groudon down to low HP, that was some big time damage. So I'm just gonna swap the Kyogre. I know it's asleep. We'll try to use it later in the game, but I'm just gonna go into Rillaboom here. Because Precipice Blaze can still come out here. Be a little bit of an issue. We're just gonna set this grassy terrain. So terrain's here, they withdraw Groudon. No big deal. And Sandy Shock's gonna come back out on the field. Cool, so I got Rain cooking again. If you want to keep swapping the Groudon, we'll just slow play this one. You want to just keep doing that. Rain Dance back out and about. We're just not gonna simply allow you to have weather control. We're just not gonna do that. The photosynthesis gone already. Energy Ball gonna fly here. And we actually could have wasted out a nice turn of sleep there, but not bad for us. Not bad for us. So now I'm honestly just gonna fake out Sandy Shocks. And I'm just gonna go into a Bleak Wind Storm. You're gonna swap into Groudon again. You can swap into Groudon. That's fine, because if you swap into Groudon, we probably just KO it, right? Yeah, if you swap into Groudon, we most likely KO it, unless we miss a Bleak Wind Storm. Which is good news for us. And they're just gonna stay in here. So Fake Out's gonna land. Bleak Wind Storm flying. Nice damage into Venusaur. Almost getting rid of it. It would have been a big time KO. Would have been a big time KO, and they're probably just going to Energy Ball again into this Venusaur, or not Venusaur. Oh no, you got Sludge Bomb, which just KO's Rillaboom. Okay, so Rillaboom gone. Rillaboom gone, and now honestly, I could bring out Big Dog Kyogre again. I could bring out Kyogre again. Or I could bring out Archaludon. Archaludon's looking pretty good here. You could have Earth Power, which is a little bit of tough news, but I do have the vest. I do have vests. We love the vests. We do love the vest. I mean, I got some speed cooking here, so you know what? I'm just gonna go Flash Cannon here. Actually, or should I just Draco Meteor? Draco Meteor might be our play. Actually, let's just Body Press, because I think the combination of Body Press with Bleakwind Storm should pick up a KO. Yeah, it's gonna be my play. That's gonna be my play. So they could withdraw. They could go back into Groudon. They could. They have options here. They do have options. This is a solid matchup. Just Weather War going crazy. Sandy Shocks is a great Pokemon up against mine as well. Grounded and Electric just doing me dirty. Just doing me dirty, especially since they got rid of Rillaboom. So I would have loved to have Rillaboom late game here. But there goes the withdrawal of Sandy Shocks. That's fine. Is that Groudon? We're just gonna get rid of Groudon. As long as this Bleakwind Storm just lands onto... As long as it lands onto Venusaur, it's a big time turn for us. I know they just protect Venusaur. That's fine. I'm cool with this. Even if Bleakwind Storm misses, Body Press is going to pick up the KO. And we roll out from there. That works. So you're gone. You're out of here. Get it going. And we're going to have to set the rain one more time. So we won the Weather War. But our only problem is Kyogre right now is still asleep from that Venusaur sleep powder. So that, a little bit troublesome, right? It's a little bit of trouble. A tad bit of trouble here. Tad bit of trouble. I am still scared of the Sandy Shocks. We don't have Terra anymore. It's on our Kyogre. So Sandy Shocks comes back out and about. It does have that photosynthesis boost, and I honestly think we just Draco Meteor that. In all honesty, I think we just try to get rid of it. I think we just Draco Meteor it. That's exactly what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna set the Rain Dance because if I can land one more Bleakwind Storm, we can get rid of that. But getting rid of the Sandy Shocks is just huge. So we're gonna take Weather Control for the rest of the battle here. Nice battle. That's why I love like Weather Wars. I feel like they're just such a better battle because you and your opponent are swapping in and out. You're popping weather after weather after weather, and you're just trying to get control of this field. It's just a more in-depth game. So we set the Rain Dance probably one last time. He's gonna go for a Volt Switch, and he is gonna switch out on you, which that's kind of tough news. I'm going for Draco Meteor here, and I really want to get rid of Sandy Shocks. That's a Pokemon that I really want to get rid of. I really want to get rid of Sandy Shocks. Venusaur hasn't been asleep for one turn. He's gonna go into Ogerpon. So Ogerpon comes out here. Draco Meteor's gonna fly. How much damage are we doing on you? It's decent damage. That's decent damage, but Ivy Cudgel's scary. And you're putting me to sleep again. How dare you? So now I have two Pokemon who are just slumped on the field. And they're sitting in a pretty good position. Yeah, they're sitting in a really good position. This is pretty much just game, right? This is pretty much game, especially with the double sleep powder. Oh, man. That Protect earlier for Venusaur really helps him out. It really does. I mean, I'm going to go for an Electro Shot here, even though I'm -2. I'm going to go for an Ice Beam. But both my Pokemon are guaranteed to be asleep this turn. So I just think he goes for Horn Leech, gets back HP. He probably hits up on my Kyogre. He probably doubles down on my Kyogre and finishes off Kyogre, right? That's tough. So match number 1 going to go to us. Match number 2 looking like it's going to go to our opponent. They still have Sandy Shocks here as well. But solid plays from me and my opponent. Our opponent's just pretty good at this match. Let's be honest. And Horn Leech taking us out in one shot. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. That's game. That be the game. The opponent getting the best of us here in match number 2. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like ways that we could have actually won that match, and I just think they just outplayed us. Like I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm not gonna make excuses. That's not what I'm about. They beat us. They played a good game there. Energy Ball is gonna fire. It's just gonna be a slow pace victory for them. I'm asleep. I mean, I could maybe just stay in here and hope to wake up. I could, but then they have Sandy Shocks in the back end, and Sandy Shocks is just, it's just gonna KO us. Do I at least try? I might try here. But again, they're just gonna keep putting us to sleep. Like it's just Venusaur outspeeds us too. Yeah, I'm just running this one. So GG's to our opponent. We're 1-1. Let's go hop into our third and final match. Moving on to our final match for today's video, and we're going up against a pretty cool team. They got the brand new mythical Pokemon, and honestly, I don't even know its name. I never even seen it in battle. I don't really know what it does. I'm gonna just be honest here with you guys. But one Pokemon that I'm worried about here is going to be Raging Bolt. Terrified of Raging Bolt. It's just a big time problem. So from here, I'm gonna go to an Honest, and I'm gonna go Archaludon for a lead. That's something that I actually like, and we'll bring Kyogre in the back end. Actually, should I just lead Kyogre? Yeah, screw it. You know what? We're going to lead Kyogre. If they end up leading Raging Bolt, we are just going to hard swap into like Rillaboom or something and kind of get after it that way. But I'm just going to bring Archaludon in the back end. That's going to be my quick assumption here. This is what I want to do. If they don't lead Raging Bolt, I think just pretty much get after this match with a Terra, Water, Kyogre, and just Water Spout. And that's what I'm hoping, right? That's honestly just what I'm hoping for here. But match number 1 went to us, match number 2 went to our opponent, and match number 3, they don't have Raging Bolt, which we love. But a problem here is that Fickle Beam monster right there. That Fickle Beam monster is scaring me. Because he has 4 times resistance to water moves. But he is super effective to Bleak Wind Storm. So maybe the power of Bleak Wind Storm and Terra Water Kyogre Water Spout could be enough. We're hoping. But 4-time resistance that's a lot. But I believe this should take out P2, right? P2 is bulky. He is bulky. He's got the Evo Light. But I do like this lead for us. If they don't get off Trick Room here, we should be fine. We got Bleak Wind Storm, we got Water Spout flying, Water Terra, and he's gonna protect the Fickle Beam monster. I don't mind protecting the Fickle Beam monster. We're using double hitting moves regardless. Water Spout flying here. Come on, fingers crossed for the KO. If not, bring it low enough for Bleak Wind Storm to KO. We need this thing gone. We need to get rid of it. And yeah, Kyogre's got this one under control. Kyogre's got this one under control, man. He said, no, you need a KO, Jeans? I got you. I got you. I got you. Hopefully they don't have Raging Bolt. Raging Bolt's a problem. We don't want to deal with Raging Bolt. Thunderclap, scary. Definitely very scary. So no Raging Bolt. Womp womp. So Raging Bolt comes out here. Photosynthesis is going to boost our energy. It's special attack. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. And now we're just going to throw up Bleak Wind Storm. And honestly, let's just swap into Rillaboom here. And save our Kyogre. Because I'm not dealing with Thunderclap. And it's good news that that was our Trick Room setter that we got rid of. Because now they're kind of just sitting here in a weird position. So we're going to swap Kyogre. We're going to bring out the Rillaboom. Who I actually like up against these guys. And we're going to hope that they're going for a Thunderclap here. If they weren't, I'm going to be upset. But I believe they are, right? I think you have to be going for it. I think you have to be, right? Yep, there it is. Thunderclap. It's a good call for us. Especially with that booster energy boost. It was just not dealing with it. Bleak Wind Storm. Half in damage onto the Fickle Beam monster. And this thing got a berry. Of course you got a berry. So I can fake out next turn. I think I just have to start high horsepower, right? I think I should just start going after, you know who. He's gonna Seraph Bomb me too, and that did some damage. I don't like how much damage that did. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I don't like how much damage that did. Not one bit. Not one bit. I don't like how much damage that did. My speed's gonna drop due to the sticky syrup, and we're gonna go for another Bleak Wind Storm. And I'm just gonna high horsepower over on this slot. I'm not gonna even use my fake out. You're gonna protect. That's no big deal. A little bit of protect comes out here. No big deal. Double protect. Okay, you a little scared. You scared. I see. I understand. I understand. So they could Draco Meteor my Rillaboom. I don't like. This Raging Bolt's a little bit of a problem for me. Really don't like this thing. If I get rid of this Raging Bolt, we can win this no problem. Raging Bolt's just staring me in the face being an issue. It's being a big time issue. So my speed is dropping, which kind of sucks. But I think from here we just keep spamming Bleak Wind Storms and we just go for high horsepower again. If I were them, I'd Terrasilize this Raging Bolt ASAP. We go for Thunderclap, which just KOs us. That's fine. No big deal. I can bring Archaludon out in the rain for a little bit. And high horsepower is still outspeeding this guy, which is good news. So now I gotta bring out Archaludon. This thing's gonna Fickle Beam into me. Damage is getting scary, man. Luckily, I do have the berry. Like I said, I just need to get rid of Raging Bolt. If I can get rid of Raging Bolt, I like where we're sitting. But I don't know if I can get rid of Raging Bolt. I don't know if I can. Thunderclap's scary. It's doing a lot of damage. I'm not worried about this Fickle Beam monster. I'm worried about Raging Bolt. Now I'm going to bring out Archaludon. I do have Vest, which is nice. But like a Draco Meteor from that thing? Ooh, no, we don't like that. We don't like that. So from here, we're going to go Draco Meteor of our own. And we're just going to double down, or should I just start attacking? We're going to double down into this thing. It might protect. I'm going to be honest here. It might just protect. I'm really hoping it doesn't. Like I said, I need to get rid of this thing so I can just start Water Spouting away. Water Spout's my play all day long. Yeah, that's the difference between Sword and Shield in this game. It's like Raging Bolts here, and there's a few other counters to Kyogre, making it not as good, but it's still very powerful once you get it set up, like you guys seen in match number 1. But now comes the Terra here. Is this a Fairy Terra Raging Bolt? Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. It's gonna definitely Fairy Terra, and that might just wrap up this match. Oh, it's Electric. Actually, I don't mind that. I don't mind Electric. It's better than Fairy. Fairy would have been rough. The Electric Terra comes out here. Let's see what they're gonna end up going for here. We actually outspeed with Draco Meteor, and we almost KO. I need you to pick up this KO. Rillaboom, I need you to just pick up this KO. Archaludon 8-2, which is good. I need you, Rillaboom. We get the stamina boost as well. And Fickle Beam's gonna not take out Rillaboom. We love it. We love it. And high horsepower can fly. So that is massive. We get rid of Raging Bolt now. We know they got the Fickle Beam monster on the field. And we're gonna get to see their final Pokemon here. So right now, I know Kyogre outspeeds. I'm pretty sure their team. And Rain stops, which is good because I can bring it back out next turn. Alright. So Fickle Beam monster looking me in the face. We know Archaludon outspeeds the Fickle Beam monster. And they don't have Terra. And their final Pokemon is who? This thing. This thing. I don't... What typing are you? Poison Ghost. You're scaring me a little bit. You are scaring me a little bit. But from here, I'm just going to go Body Press to chip up damage on this thing. And I don't know its speed. I'm going to go for a high horsepower into it. Body Press flying. How much damage are we doing? Not bad. I'll take that damage. And it's going to use its signature move. I don't even know what that thing was called. Something Chain. Something Chain just ripped up into me. That was a cool move. Definitely a cool move. The Fickle Beam going to finish me off here. The Fickle Beam monster comes out, finishes me off, and again, we just gotta hope that Kyogre can do enough damage, right? And honestly, that little monster right there could be Sash. It looks like a Pokemon that would be Sash. It does look like a Pokemon that could be Sash. So Kyogre out here in the final moments of the game. Let's see if it can prevail. Let's see if it can prevail. Hopefully it just outspeeds. I don't know that thing's speed either. Again, I don't know anything about it. We're going for Water Spout. We're going for Water Spout. I mean, we're 156. Decently fast. I kind of wish I knew that thing's speed. Because that thing's fast. I mean, look at that thing. That thing's pretty cool. And it's not fast enough, which is good. So if you're not Sash, this could turn into a big time victory for us. Let's see. You're not Sash. You're not Sashed. And we get off some nice damage onto that Fickle Beam monster. And honestly, what's it going for? Syrup Bomb? He's going to slow us down. He's going for Syrup Bomb. We can soak another one, which is good. We can soak another one, which is good. But it is going to slow us down, making me think he's just going to protect here. Right? Just to slow us down a little bit more. And we're just going to switch over into Ice Beam. Yeah, so he's going to protect, try to get some more speed. The thing is here. Can you outspeed us if we go -2? I think we're still faster because Rillaboom was outspeeding. And Archaludon was outspeeding you. You're just a slow Pokemon here. Fickle Beam monster. Hydrippy Drapple. We're going to go for another Ice Beam here. And we do outspeed. Beautiful. So Kyogre clutches up in match number 3. What a solid third and final match. Love this team so much. We go 2-1. Love the matches that we played today. A lot of them went the distance and came down to the wire. But I love this team so much, and I love showcasing Kyogre in Regulation G. You also had Tornadus to help it out with the rain setting. You had Chiyu, who we actually didn't use today. Same thing with Farigiraf. I don't think we used both of them. But Rillaboom, Archaludon, 2 great Pokemon, especially pairing up with Kyogre's playstyle. But guys, that is going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like button for me. And if you're new here, click that big red subscribe button so you know when all of my videos go live. Seriously, you guys rock out. Make sure you spread positivity today, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.